Well, after a week of rain and chilly wind, nothing hits like a rich, cheesy bowl of pasta made from scratch with imported and authentic ingredients.
Oh my gosh, I can hear my stomach growling now. Well, a new seasonal Italian restaurant and market in the Richmond neighborhood is ready to whisk you to the streets of Rome, and it's helmed by someone who is no stranger to Portland's food scene. You may know Chef Troy McLarty from Bollywood Theater. He's in studio with us now to talk about his newest project, a love letter to Italy. Good morning.
Good morning.
Thanks for being here.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah,
So
it's great.
tell us about this new spot, Maglia Rosa.
Well, we opened a new, about 4 months now, new restaurant and market where Bollywood Theater was on Division Street. So we flipped that over, built a new patio, whole new dining room, upgraded the kitchen, etc. So yeah, just wanted something new and off we go.
What made you want to pivot to Italian?
It's what I kind of grew up doing,
Yeah.
if you will. It's what I did in my past. It's what I kind of cut my teeth on in the restaurant business. And my wife and I, pre-COVID and then through COVID, have been to Italy a number of times, and it just kind of started to really take hold again.
That's great. Well, you know, it's not just the restaurant side, right, that you've created here. You also have the market side. And you brought a little slice of that in. Let's let the camera eat a little bit here.
Yeah.
I know,
what
right?
have you brought it? What is the experience like when you do walk in? You know, restaurant and market alike.
Yeah, so the restaurant's the main part of the space. We had a market at Bollywood Theater before, so it's the same area. We moved the entrance so you're kind of coming in through the market. The market is much more curated, so we kind of pick our favorite items, if you will, from Italy and local items that kind of fit into what we're doing. And so it's not trying to have 10 different kinds of tomato sauce, but our favorite tomato sauce, if you will.
Nice.
And then a lot of things that we make ourselves in-house. So a lot of what I brought today are things I just grabbed. I went shopping this morning at the market. So a lot of things that we just have on hand. I can kind of walk through some of the things.
Please do.
So we have a big pasta program. We make the majority of the pasta that we make for the restaurant, we make in-house, and then we sell as well. So a lot of fresh extruded pastas that we sell out of the cold case. We do that in several different heritage grains, some from Camas Mills here in Oregon, of different varieties. Semolina pasta, which we make in-house. We also dry some, so this is a dried.
Oh, nice.
Oh, very cool.
This is a dried pasta. So we either sell them out of the cold case, which you need to keep cold, or dried. We also sell some Italian brands,
Oh, some Italian
really
imports,
high-end
yeah.
Italian pastas. We make sauces. We make a lot of provisions, so you know it's a good place to come for stocks and duck fat and things you might need for holiday
Yeah,
shopping.
I'm seeing a duck lasagna. You got your prosciutto over here. Yeah,
My
great
goodness,
stuff.
mangia, yeah. Well, and some pre-made stuff as well. If we're gonna, pop in and out of the market and let you guys do the work for dinner.
Yeah, that's the idea.
I love
Come
it.
in, have lunch, grab some things for dinner. So my wife and I like to go out and eat. Lasagna for the next day, perhaps, or soups, always soups, especially in this season.
Well, one of the things that I feel like Italian food does so well is its simple ingredients, but the best quality, to really just have a dish come together that just shines. Was that an approach that you tried to kind of bring to this menu?
Yeah, and it's really what my background comes from, is connection to the local farm,
Yeah.
understanding of what's best in season, getting the best ingredients that we can, doing them simply. It's quite a difference than Bollywood, which something may have 65 ingredients. Italian food is more like 4 of the best ingredients. So really good Parmesan that we're getting in 80-pound wheels that we're breaking down ourselves.
awesome.
And
Yeah.
really good prosciutto. And so yeah, the best ingredients, both imported as well as local.
Well, you got the savory. There's also the sweet. You've got quite the
yeah,
dessert
we get to
menu and a
eat dessert
pastry
first
chef.
today.
Yes. Talk about the pastry chef that you have recruited.
Yeah, so Mandy Groom, she and I first worked together when I first moved to Portland 20 years ago.
Wow.
Loved working with each other then. A lot of time went by, and she was actually the first person I called when I decided to change to this concept.
Oh, wow.
So she makes all the bread in-house. She made panettone for Christmas, which we're really excited about. She does all the
Staple.
pastries in-house, and then a ton of different, there's some here on the table, cookies and crackers, and she's incredibly talented.
So fun.
We thought we would finish off with a little something sweet here this morning. What did you bring in for us?
Yeah, so I actually brought something to Mandy. So this is
Yeah.
a sweet cream panna cotta,
Ooh.
which is basically a gelatin thickened cream, more or less. This is a compote made with pears and huckleberries, local huckleberries.
Oh, wow.
That looks fantastic.
With the emphasis on local for things like this too, which is always great to see.
Right.
And a pistachio crumble.
Is this one of the just tried and true classic Italian desserts? I mean, is this your go-to at the end of the day?
I mean, it sure is, and I think it's one of those things that I think on a menu we'll have most of the time.
It's one of my go-tos when it's on a dessert menu, that's for sure.
You know what?
Look at that.
This is a tough job, but somebody's got to do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you got to give it a big old bite.
Tough work day.
I mean, this is like intentionally or unintentionally very holiday festive too. You got the red and green there, you know, a little pistachio for some holiday pizzazz. What do we think?
I mean, 10 out of 10.
I think that was 10 out of 10.
Chef Group, you did not need my approval, but you crushed it. But you absolutely crushed it.
Yeah, she's good.
That's great stuff.
Wow.
Well, congratulations on the opening. What else do you want people to know? Are you reservations? Are you walk-in? What would you like?
We are a counter service restaurant, so we're walk-in, just like Bollywood Theater was before it. That allows us to keep our prices lower. My goal is to serve food that you might find in a really high-end sit-down restaurant for 30% less, 40% less.
Well, hey,
price-wise.
run, don't walk to the walk-in. Maglia Rosa Restaurant and Market, fantastic.
Chef,
Thanks so
thank
much
you.
for being here.
Yeah,
Chef.
really do
Appreciate
appreciate your time.
You can go and check them